Dr. Howard, it's Sean. I just wanted to give a shout out to Edna May, Carolyn, Dom, and everybody else who helped yesterday at the job fair. It was well attended compared to the last one in October. We had, I think, 20 something staff or 20 something potential applicants come through, which is
Wow,
almost triple.
that's great. Probably a little thanks due to Mr. Potter for social media as well.
Yep, the advertising definitely helped. It had a bigger hit this time.
Yep.
For sure.
Okay.
Dr. Howard, it's Mary Ann. We have a safety story this morning from pharmacy. I believe Terry Wank is on.
Terry.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Yes, our safety story involves our interaction with the clinical call center. So when the clinical call center services were added to improve patient access, pharmacy noted that the new process resulted in medication errors when a CCC employee would process a refill, but not suspend the fill to CMOP or cue the label to print at the local pharmacy. To address this process, our Albany pharmacy informatics specialists wrote a program to create a report in Power BI that finds these cases. Our outpatient pharmacy supervisor reviews this report to prevent delays that would otherwise occur when the patient never receives his refill and has to call VA again. This past week, it happened with an amiodarone and digoxin, so we certainly don't want to delay those. We found over several months that these errors were occurring frequently enough that we decided it was probably also happening at other sites in our VISN. The report was recently expanded to include unreleased prescriptions for the rest of upstate VISN 2. Our stretch goal is if this report can transition from a Power BI report to a FileMan report, it can be reviewed in real time without the delay that's built into Power BI. And if successful, I expect the code for this report will be shared VA-wide. CCC quality specialists are notified of these errors, so additional training can take place. This is a good example of how a team looked at a process issue and came up with a way to limit failures.
That's great. Has the CCC been a participant in this endeavor?
They have taken our recommendations for trainings and are implementing those. So they're aware of the problems and attempting to work with them.
That's great. Thank you for sharing that. A lot of hard work there. I'm sure Mike Carpenter has been deeply involved, as well as the pharmacists, the other pharmacists.
Yeah, Mike and Keith have done a lot of work with this.
Dr. Howard, it's Mary Ann again. This certainly rises to the level of a national HRO Hero Award nomination, and that's what we will be working on. Such a great story out of pharmacy.
Well, and particularly if it goes national, it will be fabulous.